Women, what was your worst run-in with a creep? At age 18 I started living alone for the first time. The guy in the flat next to mine was around 35 and invited me round for a couple of drinks. He said he wanted to invite the new neighbor and get to know her, and like a dumb and naive 18-year-old I went in. After about half an hour, he started having a seizure. I call an ambulance and try to get him on his side. Ambulance crew turned up and took him to hospital. I let them know I'll lock up and he can pick up his keys when he's better. So the next morning he drops by. He is super apologetic, and asks if he can cook for me as an apology. I was kinda not feeling it, but said yes anyway. So I go round to his, he's cooked something that smells great, we sit down to eat and he has another seizure. Call another ambulance, same thing as last time. Next morning, he explains he's got a drinking habit, and the seizures are usually the aftermath of his drinking. I sympathize with him. About a week later, I leave for work and he's seizuring in the hallway. I call another ambulance, and halfway through the call, he full-on grabs my chest. I tell him to stop a few times, and I hear the call operator say that they're gonna send the police as a precaution. Everyone shows up. I decline to make a statement, and give the police the keys this time. Then weird stuff starts happening. He suddenly, accidentally, starts collecting my mail so he has an excuse to see me. There's a fire outside my window. There is someone listening to me in the hall when I shower. Then after a few weeks, his door is wide open and he's seizuring again. I call yet again, and police are sent out as well. He goes to hospital and I actually make a statement this time. I end up putting up a few cameras because I feel unsafe. Then about a month later, he snaps. Builders next door woke him up, so his reaction was to slash their van's tires, unalive the neighbor's dog, and use his firearm on the leg of one of the builders. I get it all on camera. Police come round asking for the footage, and it was the officer who attended his seizures. He pulled me aside and said that both times, once he got into the ambulance, he immediately stopped fitting. When he got to hospital, he was abusive to staff who said there was nothing wrong with him, and discharged himself. He'd been faking just to get close to me. He went to prison and I thought it was the end of that. Until I realized he'd put my name, address and phone number into every low-end adult worker site he could find. I got many calls from those sites, and a few weird men turned up to my house announced. I moved out quickly after that.